Hello, welcome back to my channel. My channel is about to save you money as much as we can, also for myself, and I do minimum of 5 to 20 videos each bike. This video going to be the quick one, how to bleed your brakes, the front one and the rear one. The reason is because I've replaced ABS module, and there's another video, another story about my ABS. ABS is completely gone, light is flashing, all that going to be on a different video. What to check, what I did replace, I basically replaced all stuff in here, nearly, and still not been sorted out, but it will, I promise that. But yeah, this video will be bleeding front brake, bleeding rear brake on Honda CB125R 2019. Applies basically for all bikes. They're all the same, so there is no difference. So yeah, let's crack on. With the tools for front brake, to bleed the front brake, you need only the positive screwdriver, I call them pluses, 8mm spanner, and also your brake fluid for your brakes, and something like which you can tidy up your surface and whatever we got spills and stuff like this, just to clean it up and tidy up. So let's crack on with the front brake. As you see, this little barrel is half empty. Reason is because I've replaced the ABS module, and what you do, just undo these two boys in here.
As I said, use the positive screwdriver. Make sure you don't lose these two little boys in here.
Just take this cover off. There, as you see, there is another cover. It should be the seal as well. It comes out just like this. And take this seal off as well. Place it somewhere in there. So you got the barrel in there. You see, it's nearly basically empty. What you need to do is just fill up with your brake fluid. I don't know why I call it as oil, but that's just a brake fluid. Fill it up as a full. You will need it. Don't close it down now because its system is probably completely empty. So the next step is, we remove it here, we unplug this boy in here. For this one, of course, it's nice when you use the little pipe, so you see there is air inside or there any bubbles coming out, and also it goes back to this thingy in here. But in my case, unfortunately, I got one, I can't find it. I know probably most of you don't have it as well, so don't worry. That's why we use this boy in here, so make sure it's not dripping down too much and stuff. Of course, we're gonna clean and make sure all is tidy up. So next steps is, you take your 8mm spanner, turn it anti-clockwise just like this. Next step is, so you fill up your thingy, just press front brake gently, because you see, make sure there's no spills. So shut it down now. I leave the camera in here. So again, pump a couple of times till it gets a little bit harder. And now press it and release your valve. Stuff is coming out. Shut it down again and again. Just pump it. Just pump like this. It's getting harder. Couple of presses. Press and hold and release the valve. There we go. And shut it down again and again, till you actually get really hard. Make sure that it's still on the level, so you're going to get still your air bubbles inside. Press it, release, and shut it down. And like same again. It gets a little bit empty in here, top it up a little bit more. Don't go too much. That's it. Leave like this again and again, maybe 3 more times. Press, release, shut it down, press. It's already really hard, that's good. And release, shut it down, and the last time, yeah, nice. Press, release, shut it down. Nice. So that's really done. That's basically done. Make sure you put your things back on in here. We got enough level in here. So place this boy also in a place. Probably it's much easier if you actually get this stuff out. Place this, you see, place this plastic cover on the top. Just put it back inside. Put it back inside, as you see, and put this cover back on like this. Your two little boys, and basically use your screwdriver, of course, to tighten. Okay, so your brake is pretty hard. We put that one back. Now you put this little cover back on. Of course, make sure it's nice and tidy, as in here, and finish your tasks in here. Boom, 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 and that's your front brake done. That's it, nice and easy job done on the front. It's so easy. So crack on with the rear one. Okay, so with the rear one is exactly the same as the front one. The only difference is your peg in here and your barrel in here. The brake fluid stuff is going in here. Remove these two boys in here, and basically also you got 8mm buoy just right up there, and we're gonna do exactly the same procedure as we did with the front one. Same stuff, exactly the same. Place your fluid in here. It's quite enough, but because we know we got empty system, we just fill it up a little bit more, just like this. So now again, you pump your brake peg. Now we're going to be able to see. Just release this one. See, start coming out. Don't worry about stuff leaking. Unfortunately, I can't find my pipe, which you can use it. Press it, shut it down, pump your peg, press it down, release. Again, do the same procedure till you see some air bubbles coming out and your peg is getting really hard. Press your peg, release, shut it down. Again, pump your peg, press, release, shut it down. It's so easy actually to do it. Press, release. See, air bubbles already start coming out. Let's get closer. Press, release. As you see, all these air bubbles coming out, so that's really good sign. So we're on the right way, and the pedal get harder as well. Press, release, shut it down. You already get to the point what we needed. Press, release, shut it down. You see, the bubbles are coming out, and again press, release, shut it down, and it looks like actually we lost the bubbles, and it's hard as well. Press, release, shut it down, and do the last one. Press, release, shut it down. So that's your job done. Of course, what we want to do, we don't want it to do this oil in here. Again, oil, it's fluid, brake fluid, that's what they call. Make sure it's nice and tidy, make sure it's not on the ground, because this fluid is pretty bad. Do apologize actually, because I don't have my pipe, but realistically most of you probably don't have one. So as you see, it can be done with no your pipe on this thing. Usually you put your pipe in here and it goes back to the bottle, so you don't lose the fluids, and also it's not going on the floor or your wheels like I did. Shut it down, this valve. Make sure it's nice and tight. Yes, it is. And again, top it up in here, just like this, and put your things back on, and just like this. Put your two boys in here, and just basically tidy up, clean everything off, and that's your job done. If you like the video, smash that like button and subscribe. Subscribe for my channel, because you'll see loads of videos about this bike. Exhaust removals, ABS module replacement, ABS sensor replacement, grips, these pretty cool grips, levers, speed knockouts, basically all parts from the bike, even the rear wheel, and then replacing the chain and the sprockets. All this is my channel. They are different separate videos. I don't want to take video too long, so yeah, thumbs up, smash that like button, and see you in the next videos.